Hello, good morning everyone. Welcome to Exoria, hosted on the Breakfast Craft servers. Nice to see you this morning. We're starting out where I left off on Tuesday, although I have done some decorating, some very basic decorating in here. This is where we have our water strainers set up, and last time the piping was incomplete, so I wanted to show you the complete piping, what I've done here. So what we have are 4 strainers. I think that's going to be plenty for me, and they're kind of built into the wall with the water coming out onto the restrainer. This is where the actual strainer mesh will be. Woohoo! Hey Quist, I'm just getting started here. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Hello raiders, nice to see you. This is the Exoria base that I am working on. We're in my water strainer room, and we're just going to go over the piping that I set up in between streams. So I've got gravity feed pipes coming out of all the strainers. Those work to pull items out of inventories through the bottom without the need of engines. And then I have chalk transport pipes, which in regular buildcraft is iron pipes, to govern the direction so that things coming out of other strainers aren't trying to go up into these strainers. So they only can go down and out. And they go back here, and back there is a what would be normally a diamond pipe. It's a silver pipe in this pack, and I have the rocks, the ore rocks going that way, and the other sortable stuff going this way. And both ends have a void pipe, so once the barrels or drawers are full, they just throw away the items. And I put the fish tanks on this wall. We're going to actually put the fish in here. I haven't done that yet, but we are going to put the fish in here. I thought it would work nicely. And then I just threw concrete on the floor, concrete on the ceiling. Nothing fancy in here. Didn't need it to be fancy. It does look a little dark, like it needs light right there or something, but I'm not sure. And then I threw in a cobble gen, so we can sit here with our Bane of Cobble and just go to town for some cobble. Nothing fancy. This is just the end of a haul, so I wasn't going to keep going. So yeah, let's see. What else have I worked on? I am currently working on decorating the rooms that weren't decorated before. So we've got the rushes. It's just a small batch of rushes. I need to do the walls, and I'm probably going to do that in I want to make it look green and lush, so it's probably leaves and whatever you can do with the rush. You can turn it into thatching, perhaps. Yeah, you can turn it into the thatch. So I'm gonna have thatch and leaves on the walls, just kind of make it look like a lush room. I have not worked on the dirt production room, but I am currently working on redoing the garden slash farm. This is the manual stuff we got going on. I'm growing some more plums so that I can finish doing the outlines where it's like dug out. And I need to reorganize my crops a bit because I expanded it by 4 lines. I've got 3 here and 1 down here. So I'm going to be making it a little bigger. And figuring, you know, I really need to figure out some better food while we're still doing this. I'm still juggling food. I have some dry jerky. I probably need to go get some more flesh, go out and explore and get some more flesh for that. I have cookies for carbs and fat. I made some apple pie. I've got some dried salmon. I've also been doing chocolate pie, and I have plums, and I've also been doing strawberry cupcakes, I want to say. Yeah, strawberry cupcakes for carbs, fat, and vitamins. So just kind of whatever my nutritional needs are at the time. I'm doing pretty good at keeping them up. So yeah, let's see here. Let's put some of this stuff away that I don't need. Today we're gonna start working on a couple of the quests, and we're gonna start out by finally getting the sifting done. If you remember last time, we made a sieve, and I needed to do the room that the sieve goes in, which required wood shakes. It also requires it to be a closed room, and I haven't really finished this doorway to my preferences, but this is I have to do the ceiling yet, but this is the sifting room. It is large enough for 2 5x5 setups if I want, and I've got a total of 9 sieves here with just the regular string fiber mesh in them. We have some ash blocks, and our goal for this quest is to get everything that ash will drop from a fiber mesh. So we have all of these things to try to get, and so let's see what we can get. Now you can start in the middle and it'll do all 9, so we're just gonna sift these up and see what we can get, hopefully without completely clogging my inventory so that I can actually pick. There we go, we have everything. I want to go through all of the ash that I just picked up, so we'll just do that. Now there is a way to automate this in the future, just not right now. I am still very early game, even though I have played quite a while. I'm pretty sure I'm in like the 30 hours. If you're new to my streams, I do love building. As you could probably tell from everything that I have around, I really enjoy building, and so I take my time with the pack and actually build out the rooms or the base or whatever. So you know, time goes a little slower for me. I don't rush packs. So that has completed everything. We got some ash powder, phosphate, coal dust, burnium dust, sulfur, niter, and dust piles. Yay! Look at all of that stuff it opened up. Goodness. Okay. Explosions. Oh, I bet this is getting into sky resources that I'm not familiar with. Never used sky resources. I've only ever watched other people play with it, and it looks fascinating, so I don't know how derpy I'm going to be today. We'll see, right? Alright, so we've got making all the different mesh. Okay, better meshes might give me some resources I would otherwise not be able to get, but other resources I might get at a lower chance instead. I have to do some tests which resources has which percentage chance. Yeah, well, that's what JEI is for. So we'll be able to probably make both of these unless they're complicated recipes. Flint and iron stiffened mesh. White dust from sieving the black ash. That is strange. Agreed. I wonder if sieving it again gives me access to more useful resources. This is something we're going to dive into right now. And I will tell you why. If you recall, or if you're new here, you'll see that I have a pretty vibrant palette for the main, like, hallways in the main base area. Everywhere that there's a small tiles cobblestone will become dark prismarine, and the reason I want to get into the dust is that when you sift it with at least a flint stiffened, you have a small chance of giving prismarine shards, and that is where I will be able to use these to continue decorating my base. Now I don't remember how to get the crystals. Sky resources. We're gonna need crystal fluid and those prismarine shards. So, yay! Sorry, that was probably a weird sound for you guys. We will be able to start making the sea lanterns very soon as well, it looks like. So we'll be able to get rid of these blocks. These are staying, and any of the torches in the wall. The torches in the wall become sea lanterns. So I'm happy about that. That means we're going to have to do a lot of sifting, because these dust piles will become dust that then get sifted to become other things. So we need to get 64 dust. So I need to do some more sifting of ash, because this will probably only give me 32. Is this the recipe? It is! Yeah. So we have 32 dust. So let's knock out some more ash real quick. This doesn't take very long, so we'll be able to get that through. I still haven't fully moved out of my initial starting hut, but I have moved a couple of the immersive craft chests, shelves, whatever that has stuff in them, so that I can eventually get them moved into the storage room, the main area of our base, when that gets completed, which is currently nowhere near completion, but I will give you a preview of that here real quick again. It is along the same color palette, so I'm using a lot of the Botania blocks, the Dreamwood specifically, but yeah, so we've got that. Let's complete this bit of dust. I did get enough. Alright, so there's 32 more. Let's hold all 64. There it goes. So then crushed quartz and Certus quartz dust. These are the things that you can get from the fiber mesh, I believe. Yeah, you can get these from the fiber mesh. We will be upgrading to flint and iron probably today. So let's just see how many it takes to get what we need. Probably just this one. Yep, there we go. So let's put you away. We got one of each of those. Let's process this real quick so I don't leave any in the... So there we go. And so that completes that one. That's great news. Alright, what's mass gathering? I bet this is where it starts with automating that process. Okay, let's make whatever meshes we can make. I'm not sure how useful the fiber mesh is, or if I'll need to upgrade all of these. Let's take a look really quickly at what the fiber mesh can, because I think all of these things can be done with the ash again in other mesh. So like the flint stiffened, yeah, those are the same things for ash. And this adds, iron adds crushed black quartz and lapis. So we need to get to iron stiffened. I think that was part of the quest. Yeah, to get to iron stiffened to complete. So we'll do that. I have some iron. We may need to process some more, but yeah. So let's make one of each. I think we need... Yeah, okay, so let's take 2 of these out. Eraserhead, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. Alright, in here, in our foundry room, I think I have some flint. I even have some flake, so let's do that. I believe it was just surrounded by flaked points. We need those. So let's break these up. Alright, we need more of them. And come on. You can do it. There it goes. Alright. 5. That might get us what we need. Seven, 8. And we'll have to do 8 more, but I'm not sure I'm going to keep the flint stiffened mesh. So once it gets detected, I might use it to make the iron one, which needs iron mesh. You take the Gallagher and you smash iron strands. How do you get iron strands? Okay, so let's go back again. How do you get iron strands? Not sure. I don't remember how to, if we've ever learned that. It's not very helpful to me. Anyone know, anyone watching, how do you get the iron strands to make this iron mesh? There are more pages for iron strand recipes. I'm paging through Gallaghers. They're all Gallaghers, which I can make a Gallagher. It just doesn't show. There we go. Ah. Okay, I need to make iron clippers. I don't have iron clippers. Okay, there we go. So I don't need to see iron, wood, more wood. So 2 iron plates, which I'm not gonna do in the foundry. I'll just bash 2 iron. And I should have, or not, I need to make that hammer. Maybe that's why I stopped using that. It's because I needed to make another magnetic craft hammer. We could do the plates. Wonder if it takes longer to melt this. Nope, that's the same, like, that's the same temperature. Alright, so we do that. Let's get the work blade out because we need to make a wooden pin. I have 2 work blades. Let's use this one up and get a wooden pin. We'll grab a couple sticks, and then we needed just the 2 plates. Is this going to be able to? Yeah. All right. Okay. Next, we need, what else do we need for that recipe? We'll use the flint stiffen that I have to do these. In 1 iron mesh is 6 iron strands, and now that I know, we get 8 strands per iron plate. So we need to do quite a few iron plates.
Congratulations, you've just officially become a dog of the military.
Hey Owen, thank you, and you sure like being my boss, don't you? This is the 3rd time you've killed off yourself just so you could be boss again. Congrats! You've been a boss for the 3 times now. Now we really need to step it up and get you out of that spot, don't we? All right. Yeah, you need monies unless you're not following me. If you follow me, then it'll count too. But, yep. How are we doing? Is it hot yet? Oh, it's there. Yay, things should start working here shortly. Okay, so while that's going, let's take a look. And let's read some quest data. Sky resources. Caymanite. Oh, this will unlock embers. You need to defeat Owen at all costs. I agree. Take him down. Oh, look at that. I know drawers have a quantity key. I know. But I like that the drawers also say what they are and stuff. We're gonna pick all this up because it's part of the quest completion that I didn't know. Did I get it all? I think so. Yep, there we go. And it says, I have improved my efficiency in sieving. With this technique, I might be able to sieve a 5x5 grid of sieves. Let's start with 3x3. Yep, I knew that. So let's do that. And I think these will, yeah, pop into my inventory. And we have a flint stiffen that we're going to turn into iron here pretty soon. So that's what we're working on for that. Did that, yeah, that unlocked automated sieving. Ooh. What mod is this stuff? Ex nihilo creatio. Okay. I've not used this particular ex nihilo fork, so that'll be interesting. I already have an item vacuum. Don't we already have an item vacuum? Weren't we? Oh, is that? No. Yes, item vacuum. We made it when we made a hopper. How we doing? Yay, plates. Alright, so we can do the clippers now. Iron clippers. And now we just need to wait for more plates in order to get the iron strands so that we can turn those. What's the fancy blue table in the middle? It is a craft bench by Terraqueous. It's actually a crafting bench you can automate. I don't know if you can automate the actual process. Just so you know, I don't think it like auto crafts, but you can automate putting stuff into it and taking stuff out. I just thought it was cool. Right. So yeah, I don't remember what this one is. Does it tell me? The output buffer. Oh wait, if materials are needed, let's try something. Oh, well there you go. Morgan replied, it can auto-craft. When you pull out with hoppers, it sorts, pulls the crafted output. Yay! Bullock, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. So if I did this and put those in there, oh, it probably needs output. It needs somewhere to put these in order for it to auto-craft. So like if I put a hopper underneath of it, like Morgan is saying, if you pull out with hoppers or pipes or whatever, it'll take the inventory and just direct craft. Gotcha. I don't know. You couldn't craft it until crafting this one. It's restricted, so he's aware of it. You can't craft it unless it's in a room of 50 blocks and with Waddle and Daub. So he knows it's there. Yeah. Yep. So there you go. You learned something new, Owen. Okay, so how are we doing on plates? We have 3. Let's make some strands. Of course, that has durability. And we need to do this. No, it's this with the Gallagher? mash them together. Can use the stone one for it? Okay. So I got 4. We just need more. Alright. It's not a quest. No. It's just something I found when I was searching for crafting benches and things. Structured crafting. Yeah. Yep, those, which I haven't done those yet. The crafting ones. Here. It would be nice if there was any real way to make sure a specific amount of item ends up in the inventory. You mean for this? What about using buildcraft pipes? Just use a silver pipe to filter what goes into it. Granted, you're right, it would probably fill up unless you were... Yeah, in any case, we're obsessing over something that's not that important to me. So, moving on. I need more fuel in here. How are we doing on fuel? Okay, so we're still working on that. Let's take a look at making these while we're at it, because we talked about them before, how they work. I also need to make a few more strainers. But actually, I think I have... I've been collecting some of this every so often, so let's just grab what I have here. Well, I got plenty. Let's do this. I like to break them up so that they give even ingots. I am totally early game still. I'm pretty darn sure this is early game still. Are you hot? No. Okay, so we'll let that go. I need to eat something. I need to see what I need to eat. Protein. So let's grab some of the dried salmon. Have ourselves a snack. Alright. We'll put that away. We'll leave that out because that's what we need. I really don't need wood pin. Okay. Structured crafter. This is exactly like extra utilities in-world auto crafting. And as I mentioned before, if you watched my Magical 3 playthrough, I had this set up crafting lava buckets. So, structured crafter. A wood gear and a crafting station. The good news is, I know I have a wood gear back at my starter hut, so we're not going to waste sticks to do another one, but probably need to make another crafting table. So let's head back to the starter hut first, pick up that gear, because as I told you, I'd like to just use up what's there instead of having to move it. So let's head back to my starter hut. And I know I saw it. Yep, there we go. We have a wood gear. Do we have the supplies here to make a crafting table? To make the Life infuser, something I haven't bothered to touch yet. Oh, yeah, I have one of those. Over there. I made fishies in a bucket, which I have. We need to put those in our tank. most of the stuff I've cleaned up. I still have the coconut tree because I was getting iron ore berries. You can also make milk with it for recipes, but I haven't I haven't collected a whole lot of coconuts, and you need 3 per bucket of milk. I just haven't. So yeah. Anything else we can grab while we're here? We have a bunch of ash we could pick up. That's no room in here. As you can see, there's 192 stacks of ash blocks in here, and I'm still going crazy with ash blocks. So these things will be picked up and run through the sieve. What's the area for with the cobblestone ring? Cobblestone ring. You want to be a bit more specific? I don't have a cobblestone ring here. Are you talking about, yeah, the other place? The other place is my home. This is, I'm moving. I'm not living, this is where I started, and this is where I'm ending up. This is going to be the ultimate base. Cobble is just the starter blocks, because I could get a whole bunch of it. So this is where we're moving. Let's go over there. Yeah. So we're inside the cobblestone ring right now. If I show you, we're inside. This is the area that I've been building in, where we got the foundry and the gardens and whatnot. That's here. Tree farm is going to be outside here, so we're going to have an opening. But then we're going to have some other, rooms and things off to the side and whatnot. We're going to go around this way. Probably going to have, more over here. This is our main storage area that I could show you. We've been doing a lot of digging up of ash blocks, but this is going to be the storage area, and we've got a whole mess of walls yet. I don't have any floors, and Bullock's been here, you can tell by all the levers. So once I get a floor in, which will be more of the ash and stone on the floor, I have to figure out if I'm going to do the walls, and then we're going to put drawers, barrels, chests, some kind of organization. Yeah, I think that's the prank, why he wanted to know what the cobblestone ring was. So yeah, so I got some levers down there. We'll get them cleaned up when I actually get down there eventually. So yeah, and I've been, like I said, I've been digging out the ring around here, just the one side for now, because I haven't decided. I need mana glass or alf glass. I haven't decided for this side, and then we can decorate the other side. And then over here is where the door is going to be, some kind of door accessing the tree farm, which will be here. And I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do a dome so that if it happens to rain, which this is a server, so most everybody's got a Taro Bozu already, except for me. So yeah. Then I've dug another hall. This is going to be for more rooms, so I've already started planning the hall that way. And there's also one on this side, if you guys haven't noticed. Over here, there's a hallway planned for right here as well. So yeah, expansion will happen. All right, let's check our metal melting. See if we have some more plates. We do. We needed I don't remember how many we needed. How much is still going in here? We don't need that many plates. Let's switch to ingots. Okay. I suppose I can do these here. Turn it into strands. And then turn this into... I put my hammer away. Hammer! There's 6. We're almost there. So this is going to be labor intensive for making a bunch of them. Alright, 8. So we should be able to take our flint stiffened mesh with the iron mesh pieces to get an iron stiffened mesh. Now let's hope that the quest detected... Apparently, I'm going to guess that it will. Thank you, Eraserhead. I wanted something bright and vibrant. Very non-dark and ashy. Wanted something happy. Alright, so let's go in here, close the door behind us, put that in, and we need to do... Is it dust in order to get the... what I'm thinking? Iron mesh. Yeah, we need to do ash. Alright. I haven't seen your base, Owen. Is your base dark and gloomy? We've got lapis. We're also working to get the quartz. That's coal, isn't it? Yep. All right. All right. I don't know what the percentage is either for it says 5%. 15, 5. Well, guess we'll see, right? Because the quest will alert us when we have it. There it is. Alright. Good deal. There's my first crushed black quartz. Okay, wrong button. There we go. So that one is done. Whoops. Alright. We could go up to Sky Resources and learn about that, or we can work on automating sieving. Let's finish this. What did I... Didn't I make it? I have one. Okay, what's the other one? BC work... Okay, it's not called a crafter. Auto workbench. Guys, I'm just clicking all the buttons. Auto workbench, a stone gear, and a structured crafter. So we need to make a second structured crafter. Okay. All right. We do gear. And we need to make 2 more of those. There's the second structured crafter, and then we need to make a stone gear, which is just cobblestone, like a so. Auto workbench. Why do the blocks beside the door of the sifting room not match the rest? Oh, that is because, and that's not going to stay that way. It's just, I needed a closed room. That is because they're just standard wattle and daub. They're the plain blocks and they're not the timber framed. So when you're doing the timber framed, you need timber, of course. And I just had a couple plain ones left over from the crafting process. So I am probably going to do all of the plain ones here around the door frame instead of doing the timber framed ones like around the rest of the house, around the rest of the room. Where the timber framed wattle and daub are going, I'm going to have oak wood logs going across this direction. So it's going to divide the room up that way. And I'm actually deciding if I want to do one this way too, down the middle, and then have small little recessed spots, probably using stairs, just kind of go in a little circle, if you can call it circles in Minecraft. Yeah. So that's why they look like that right now. They're not going to stay that way. So, in fact, I don't think I'm going to leave this room as basalt door either. But that's what I threw in when I needed to have a closed room. They're extremely out of place. I agree. I don't like them either. I just didn't feel like making any more wattle and daub at the time that happened. So no, they won't stay that way. Let's put that away. We can put this back because we're good at that at the moment. That is done. All right. So we've got compact storage, which I don't need to do right now. With automating the sieving, I'm going to need, if I use that item vacuum, I'm going to need barrels or drawers for collecting the results, and I will probably put the results that I need to use in the foundry, like, oh, well, what are we gonna get? Probably nothing right away, are we? None of that is used in the foundry until we get to the Misty World, when we can get these things. But it's good to have that in preparation. So when we get to the aluminum, nickel, and zinc, I'll have the like this. I'll have barrels in the wall here from that room. Because as you can tell, it connects. That room. This is that room right here. We'll be able to just run Buildcraft piping through. Ooh, I think they're touching. That might be a problem. Now that I think about it. Yeah, they're touching. Aren't they? Ooh, maybe they're not. Ooh, I'll be able to put Buildcraft pipes back here without interrupting the closed room requirement. Where is it? There! Oh, see, here's the foundry itself. So, where is the wall? There! Oh, fantastic. I've got space. Right there's where they'd go, so that makes me happy. I have space for the Buildcraft pipes without interrupting my need for this stuff. There we go. Because yeah, this is required for the sifting to work, is the oak shakes and the closed room. So we need to have those there for that to work. Alright. Good, that makes me so happy. I was all of a sudden freaking out for a moment, thinking that I would have to rearrange and move stuff around. Alright, do I have more plum wood grow? I think I have at least one tree growing, because I want to put plum planks along the edge and along the top, and then along right here. And then I want to put grass seed down. I have it in this chest so that it spreads, and this area will actually be path blocks, which of course I don't know if that mod is in here. Can I? No. They need to be grass to turn them into path. So we're going to do that. It'll be path blocks in here with the plum and then the farm. Yeah. So that's what I was working on just before stream started. So I was working on this room. Let's go chop down that plum tree. Get some of that done, and then I'm trying to decide if I want to get into sky resources or if I want to work on the automated sieving. One of those two. Alright, we have just the one plum tree. Which means we don't have a whole lot of wood. And there's only 1, 2, 3 saplings still there. Let's see if we can't get some more saplings. Boy, is it dark. No wonder none of the trees are growing. There's another sapling. Okay. Bloop. Don't be ashamed. Everyone plays to their strengths, and I'm a builder, so that is why my world is starting to get developed that way. So yeah, let's see here. Let me just show you how. Is it client set? No, leaderboards. Time played. I am down here at number 8. I've played a whole whopping 62 hours. So yeah. And I'm not super far, I don't think. But most of that has been spent building. So yeah. It looks like I need to eat again soon. How are we doing on carbs, fat, and vitamins? Thank you for the follow! I believe that is Japanese. So yeah, thanks! Okay. Owen the nerd. Yeah, Owen, he's just enjoying the pack. That's okay. I like tech. It's just, it's something that challenges my brain. So, it's not something that I can fly through really quickly. Come on. There we go. Challenge is fun. I agree. I'm not gonna... I think I still need a light there. I'll have to figure that out. Alright, so we now need more plum. Because we have to do up here and we have to wrap around yet. So hopefully... Morgan likes clean square rooms and straight corridors and walls. Well, if you can make it look neat, that works. I mean, if you're like Direwolf and they look like crud, and his idea of making things look fancy is using chisel... Yeah, you never know. I suppose I should have... Let's have some cookies. There we go. I really don't need all of those. It's my Terra Aqueous room with a sugarcane wall. Woo! Special! Alright. So did I decide, am I going to try to do sky resources or work on sieving? I think automated sieving is the direction I want to go. I should work on getting my water strainer meshes made, the iron ones that we're working with. I think those are the maxed ones, aren't they? Strain. There are reinforced eventually. Nice to know. Look at that. They're also enchantable. I bet you could add unbreaking on those. Very cool. How do you make those? Oh, that's a long way off. Obsidian and diamonds. Yeah, I don't have that yet. But we do need to make a couple more of these, which requires quite a bit more iron. I don't have a ton of iron, as you noticed. But those mesh will require this stuff. Let's grab some of you and the work blade. Let's see if we can't use this one up. Bloop. Here we go. Well, that's cool. You know, if you can make your blocks, the rooms look nice, and it makes you happy, that's all that matters. That really is all that matters. I need to make some more iron rods. And I just smelted up all of my iron bits. Oh, not all of them. Let's switch to rods so that we can make some iron bars, because I don't think I have any iron bars. I have some plant twine though to make those mesh that I need. Alright, so we need to make, we'll make one of those and one of those. I know I could be, let's live on the wild side. Let's do enough to do 2 each. And make our mesh dreams come true. Eraserhead is dying to make a large glass dome retro sci-fi alien resort sort of thing. Doing it by hand would look bad. I know Botania has a circle maker. Does Botania have a sphere maker too that would help you with the dome? If you placed it right and you'd only have to build the top half of the dome, you'd at least have the markers. Because I know there's the World Shaper Sextant. That makes circles. But I thought Vasky added something that makes spheres as well. The Astro Globe. Yep. Thank you. The Astrolabe. Let's do. Ooh, I love life aggregators. Is OpenBlock still in here? Yeah, and you can change the size. Oh well, you do need you do need Gaia spirits. So that's not something you can get quickly. So OpenBlocks is in here. So the builders, there's a builder's guide. Haha, yeah. Enhanced and regular. They're cheap. Glass and a torch. Any torch or just a Minecraft torch? Oh, yeah, OpenBlocks for XP drains. Gotcha. The advanced one requires a piece of redstone. So when you get redstone from... God knows when you get redstone. Whenever you get redstone in this pack. I have no clue. I've never used the enhanced one. You might want to, yeah, I don't know. There's a Buildcraft book. I wonder what that... There's a Buildcraft book. I wonder if that would be helpful. Redstone is in the core. Okay. Gotcha. Well, let's put this stuff away. Now that we've gotten on a little bit of a tangent, which is not a problem. All this extra stuff I don't need. We have those. We're waiting on the iron to make the bars. We got 5. Guess how many we need? I think it needs 72. It needs half of an ingot. It's still going. Okay. There we go. We're just gonna let it make all the bars. All the bars that we need. Alright, let's grab you. And back to what we were doing with the strainer. We need to make one of these. Or, we need to make 2, don't we? So, no. You. And then the dense ones. There we go. I've been a member of Breakfast Craft for a long time. I don't remember when I joined Breakfast Craft. There we go! Now make. Make with the stuff. I'm pretty sure you did, Owen. Because that's where you started. You started... That's where I met you, was on Raytek's Regrowth server. Hello, Darkwing! So good to see you today. Was what always 18 plus Breakfast Craft? Yes, Breakfast Craft was always 18 plus, but because I knew you, you got in. They asked me about your maturity level and stuff. Don't know if they regret it now, but they did. Alright, so let's do that. Woohoo! Hey, Mike! Haven't seen you in a while. Alright. Let's eat this apple pie. Am I fully underground now? Not quite. Not quite. I still have my tree farm out there. And like I haven't decided if I'm gonna cover it up or anything. And this isn't enclosed yet, but it will be. What I have to try to hope is that there's nothing that's going to blow up when I remove these levers, because otherwise Bullock will have to come by and fix it all. Yeah, so automating sifting. We have so much to work for with that. That I think is what we are going to do next. So let's look at this one more time. I have a design in mind that can auto sieve a 5x5 grid. We don't have a 5x5 grid of sieves, so we might want to make that. But the challenge I'm seeing is I don't want to sieve a whole... Do I want to sieve a whole bunch of fiber mesh? Or do I want to upgrade? Because you can get... I could at least do flint. Flint and then just wait until I have enough iron. Yeah, the levers were a prank. Bullet came by and spammed my base with levers. So, yep. Let's see. Get kinetic power. Water should be able to move water wheels, and I can connect those with axles. to the auto sifter. So we've got stone axles, the auto sifter, which just looks like something that bounces sieves up and down. Hermes, honey, I'm not available for snuggles right now. I'm sorry, sweetie. I know, I love you too. If only you guys could hear him purring. He's so loud at it. Yes. Okay, hop down, please. Down. I love you to death, baby, but not now. There you go. Thank you. Alright. So, I want to find out how to make these. But I'm going to make you guys wait. Ah! I need to take a quick 5-minute break and refill my coffee cup. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we will set up auto sifting for the setup that we have currently. Don't go anywhere. Be right back.